Hey guys, we are live. Well, we just had a tornado warning in Texas, so I wanted to go live for a little bit and, basically just talk about the weather a little bit. So, yeah, we just had a tornado warning here near Waco. So just want to give everybody a heads up. I don't know if we're going to get much weather tonight. It's been pretty mild of a day. I know we do have some stuff coming, but, yeah, we have a small threat for today. Just a little small tornado threat area in this area today. I mean, I guess it ain't that small. It's kind of a big area. But yep, wanted to go live because we had this tornado warning just in Texas, and it might act up again. So here we are. Just want to give everybody a heads up in Texas. Anybody's down here in this area, let's look at today's wind. So yeah, we have a pretty small wind threat today. Not too crazy. Actually, in 3 different areas, kind of crazy. And then today's hail, a little bit down in there. And let's look at tomorrow real quick. Oh, we got a tornado threat for tomorrow too as well. So watching Max's video, he said we got some stuff coming. I figure we can watch a little bit of Max's video here in a minute. But yeah, the storm just went tornado warned here a little bit ago. Has a little bit of a hook on it. It's right here south of Dallas, so it's really close to a lot of places. So I kind of wanted to go live for this. Got a good bit amount of rotation. It was pretty broad. Still is broad. It's got a little something here in the storm. A little concerning looking, not too horribly concerning looking, but just wanted to be safe, See what this thing's trying to do here. Turn on my zoom in. Also seen this video, this guy saying that Betelgeuse is gonna go supernova soon. So what's up with all that? Yeah, I pulled up a stream and I seen some guy saying, well, I think Betelgeuse is gonna go supernova in 15 minutes. Like, what? That sounds crazy. Hope it doesn't affect us. Yeah, I can pop that up real quick here in a minute. Rotation here. Is my stream working? That's the question. Has anybody made it in the stream yet? I do have some good news too. I am actually officially a partner now, which is wonderful. So excited. Been working really hard on all 3 of my YouTube channels for the last 2 years, and I was actually surprised that this would be the first one to do it. So yeah, crazy. Hey Grayson, how you doing? So this thing is no longer tornado warning at the moment. They just let it cancel, but how you doing, Grayson? Can you hear me? Good. That's awesome. Good, you can hear me. Look at this nut stream. Like, this can't be real. I wonder if this is fake or this is AI. Look. So this guy is saying, Betelgeuse, distance to Earth, 842 light years. Starting just my guess. Hurry and share this with your friends and family so that you don't miss out. He thinks Betelgeuse is going to go supernova. That's right, but how's he looking at it? What telescope is that? That's nuts. I don't know if this is just some bait or what. But, yeah, I just happened to come across this. This guy has 1.26 million subscribers. It's a lot. But I don't know if anything's going to actually happen, but I figured I'd share this with you guys real quick. This might cost some more weather if it goes supernova, right? Who knows? Who knows? How you doing, Dylan? So yeah, we just had this tornado warning here in Texas, south of Dallas. So we're getting close to a lot of places and houses. We're close to Waco, just north of Waco. But this was just a couple minutes ago. It's expired now. The storm's still rotating. I figured we go live for a little bit. Take a look at this thing and anybody else is concerned. We still got a little bit of rotation. Take another 3D look at this thing now that it's no longer tornado warned, but And it's still rotating. It's still rotating, so we're gonna keep an eye on it for a little bit. Kind of look at some other things. Where's molten at? What's a molten? Molten what? Kind of looking around here in text. Got a little bit of rotation of those, nothing too crazy. Really just that. Oh, these are rotating too. We got some rotations up in these too. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this storm a little bit. Do we even have a severe warning on this thing? I don't even think we do. Nope. We do have some severe warnings though, all around the place. Molten the city. You gotta tell me what state. Make sure you always type in the state if you're worried about a certain area. All right, let me a national weather radar. Gotta take a look around because I know we kind of got some severe warnings all over the place, to be honest. We actually got a severe destructive one up in Iowa. We had some tornado warnings up here earlier. Looks like that storm fell apart. Didn't really look too scary. Yeah, we actually have a severe destructive one up here, and this one's cranking, man. We're getting lots of nasty run reports out of this one, and it's heading towards, where is this thing heading exactly? Manchester, Ryan, Coggin, Central City. This is up in Iowa. A pretty big storm. So we do have a severe destructive warning on this big boy right here. Let's see what this thing's saying here. My warnings are over here. Okay, here we go. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. That's pretty crazy. That's some big wind. Holy smokes. So that's up in Iowa. Oh, Moulton, Alabama. Let me get out my Google Maps. Moulton, Alabama. Why, what's going? Is it going raining crazy down there? What's popping up your concern for Moulton, Alabama? Okay, so you're not far from Huntsville. Kind of want to step into some of the typhoons and hurricane stuff going on too. Been looking around, I'm trying to figure out how I can get these radars connected over in other countries, like in India and Europe and whatnot, and then Australia. I kind of did some of my research where I'm hearing like America has like 1,200 tornadoes a year, whereas these other state or other countries maybe they'll see up to 50 to 100. Then there's a lot less. Well, nothing right now, but it looks like there's a bunch of storms heading your way. Nothing at the moment. You got clear skies. Let's check the power outages too. I want to see what kind of damage has been done and everything today. So Iowa's taking a hit. So Iowa's actually taking a bit of damage from the storm. Whoa, wow. Yeah, holy smokes. Yeah, Iowa's getting hit hard. So we got 4,800 people or households that lost power in Black Hawk County. Another 3,000 in Wright. Yep, and then another 300 in Franklin County. So these storms doing some damage up here in Iowa. So this storm's doing quite a bit of damage. This is a big boy. So Iowa, you need to be prepared if this thing's coming towards you, because this thing's taking out a lot of power. It's a big storm. Not necessarily big, but big winds. Big, strong winds coming out of this thing. It's like our biggest, strongest velocities are right there, right on that little that node here where we kind of got them rolling together. Looks like we have quite a bit of winds coming up through here in this area. It's probably where we're going to see the most power outages in that area. I don't think it's a tornado threat, but lots of wind. A good amount of rotation here too. It looks like that's where we're seeing our line of winds. You can see all the wind reports we have right here. This thing's just screaming across, knocking out power left and right in here. And looks like Walker, Quasi-Quentin, Riley's getting hit now. Robinson and Ryan, you're on deck. It's coming your way. Oh, wow. Getting a bit of rotation right here, too, by Anita. Got some pretty good velocities up here as well. Probably seen a lot of winds. Lots of winds. That's actually look like it's rotating really good there, too. Wow. It's pretty wild out here in Iowa. I see 2 areas of rotation in Iowa right. Well, we're going to have to keep an eye on this. So how is everyone doing today? Where is all my family at? So many people in here, and I haven't seen all the people I know. I hope everybody's okay. If anybody's concerned about weather, type in your city and state in chat, and I can help you out with it. Right now, yeah, looks like we have a big nasty storm coming through here in Iowa that's doing a lot of damage. Yeah, it's taking out a lot of power. So this thing's actually a pretty big threat. I didn't realize that. I was basically just paying attention down to the Texas ones, but we have a lot of houses without power here in Iowa, and this thing's still going. It does have a severe destructive tag on it. Hershey, Pennsylvania. Just so you guys know, let me pull up our tornado threat for today. This is actually for tomorrow. How you doing, Clarence? How you doing, Similomatic? So tornado threat's just down here in Texas today. Looks like they actually just updated it. They basically took a chunk out of it right here. This was actually going all the way through here, and then they just moved it up here some. They expanded it north and removed it east a little. Hey, Misty, how you doing? All right, let's go to Pennsylvania. As soon as I find my radar, where did I put it? Pennsylvania's looking good. You ain't got nothing to worry about in Pennsylvania. See if you're supposed to get any rain tonight at least. So I'm going to switch to categorical. Wow, you're not even supposed to see any rain at all in Pennsylvania tonight. Well, looky here. Look, they just went ahead and updated the categorical too, and look what's happening. We got a big yellow spot top of Iowa now, and they're getting hammered right now. Like they are getting hammered hard. There's a lot of people losing power up in Iowa right now. Oh, thanks. I wanted to go live. I missed you guys. Like I was streaming on my other channel, but it's not weather, right? And I was like, man, I miss my weather family. I'd straight up. I wanted to go live. Was it yesterday or the day before too? Because I missed you guys. I'm a nerd. I'm sorry. This is look at this guy I'm watching right here. So you guys know what Betelgeuse is, right? The big giant red giant or whatever, 840 million light years away or something like that, or 842 light years away. He's like, live Betelgeuse supernova explosion is finally happening. And then he put down 15 minutes and ran out of time. Then he put up another timer for 20 minutes. So he keeps guessing Betelgeuse is going to blow up every 30 minutes. I want to know how they're getting this. Like, where is this coming from? Like, is this like a cell phone camera, or is this like a telescope, or is it like, uh, what's the main telescope we have out there? I know we have the James Webb, and then we got the Hubble. I wonder how he's getting this view. Doesn't say. Let me see if I can see it in the description. See if it says from what telescope this is. Equipment used. My Celestron Next Star 8 SE telescope, computerized telescope, OBS for live streaming. Okay, so he's using his own telescope or something to look at it. That's great. I thought it was neat that I'd seen that. My other channel's a gaming channel. I can type in the name of it. I was playing this game called Sons of the Forest. It's like you go in on a helicopter, like trying to rescue this rich family or something, and they built like a big kind of like a sci-fi movie game or something. Like they built like a big base underneath the mountain, and there's like all kinds of mutants and stuff and zombies, and you have to like survive out there. It's kind of neat. So yeah, this storm's doing damage. And we also had this one down in here in Texas that was just tornado warned. That's pretty much why I went live. And then I seen this one up here up there in Iowa doing a lot of damage. So this is still not tornado warned again, which is great. It's still rotating, but it does have a flash flood warning on it now. Let's get rid of it. I don't like seeing this. No flash floods are horrible and dangerous. I get too much clutter on my screen. I just moved my radar on accident, or my app. Here we go. There we go. I fixed it. All right, let's take another 3D view. Yeah, because this was tornado warned back when I went live right here, so it was rotating pretty good. But they let it expire. However, it looks like this thing just went through a storm merger or something, and it might be getting bigger. So let's take a close look at this thing again. Not really gotten that much bigger. And this is really close to Waco and Dallas too, so that's the main reason why I went live. Looks like it's trying to start another little hook on here. Got a little bit of another hook forming, maybe, possibly on this. But yeah, the rotation seems way less. Rotation seems way less than what it was. Well, that could be because of the storm merger. Let me go back a couple scans. But yeah, like right in there. Yeah, this is when it was tornado warned. It was looking pretty concerning back there. It may try to recycle though. We'll see what it does. It's really broad in this area right here, but we'll see what it does. Oh, sweet. So my Similmatic, glad you like it. You live in Houston. Lightning that struck down a power line near my neighborhood. Scary experience. Oh yeah. If you lost power, that really stinks. Hey Molly, how you doing? So I'm just going to kind of hang out for a bit and see what these storms do. I know we do have a chance for tornadoes tonight. Not a huge chance, but here in Texas, I think this might be... Does it reach Dallas? Let me take a closer look at that. Let's bring it back up, our tornado threat for today. Yeah, so it doesn't quite reach Dallas. It ends like right here. Dallas is up here, so... Guess they're expecting our tornado threat to stay inside that little green box today. So I'm pretty sure that storm that was tornado warn's almost out of the box. It's really close to the top of it. We have more storms. Like this one looks like it's rotating pretty good here. I'm gonna grab another radar and bring it down here, because I want to keep this radar in this storm. Then we have this other one up here in Quad Cities, Iowa, for this severe destructive storm. If there's anybody in Iowa in chat, yeah, speak up. I just want you to be aware that you do have a really nasty storm coming across Iowa that's taking out a lot of power. And it's done a lot of damage already, and it's still going. It's not getting weaker. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So you guys can see like how much damage this thing's done already. When was this last update? 9:25. It is 9:40. Let's see if I had another update yet. Yep, just another one. Okay, so it just took out another 3,191 houses of power out in Black Hawk as of just now. So in the last 15 minutes, it took out another 3,000 houses worth of power here in Black Hawk. And then we have 467 houses out in Grundy. We got 361 out in Franklin. Then we got 3,500 houses without power in Wright County. And another 800 up in Hancock County. So this thing's still doing damage. It looks like it's starting on Benton County now. So just as this latest update, we have 300 households that already lost power in Benton and 100 in Tama County. So it's doing its damage right in these counties right here, right now as we are speaking. We got tons. We have no shortage of reports of damage through here. Lots of damage reports here. Hey Ronald, how you doing? All right, now I want to go back down to another radar in Texas. I actually have a severe thunderstorm up in Campbell, Wyoming. Let's look at that real quick. We can just make our way around. Like it's out in the middle of nowhere. Such a little guy. Just a little teeny storm. Little teeny storm up here in Wyoming. It's got rotation though. It's definitely rotating. How big is it? That's the question. It's not that small. Pretty small little storm. Yeah, it's got a little bit of rotation here. I don't know if that's hail or rotation. We kind of see it coming down here. You can see your velocities here. Looks pretty broad, but it is rotating. But it looks like we're really high up in the air. Let's see. Yeah, this is at 15,000 feet. So we're like way up there. So if it's rotating any lower, it's going to be hard to see. My goodness. Yeah, this thing's like right smack dab in the middle of nowhere. You got a radar site here, and you got this one here. So we're seeing it at 15,000 feet. This one has a damage report of 60-mile-an-hour winds too. Let's see what it says. Mesonet Station, KHLD, Highland, 2.4 SE. I don't know, just said it recorded 58-mile-an-hour winds from this thing. Oh, I just changed it. Just changed it when I was applying for partner the other night. Man, they made me do fingerprints on my phone. They made me take a picture and passkey and all this stuff. They went like super secure on me. I think it's because they have to deal with people getting hacked and stuff on YouTube, so they're like trying to make the accounts really secure now. But yeah, they literally made me do all that just to change my picture. That's crazy. Surprised. All right, let's go back down to Texas. Looks like this one's trying to ramp up again here in this one spot right here on top of Elm Mark. This is one that was tornado a little bit ago. We're going to keep an eye on that one. Yeah, this one just tornado warned like 15 minutes ago. Gonna see what it did. So it looks like it like broadened out. It actually did a merger is what it did. Yeah, it went through a storm merger and it got broad. And now it's like after the merger, it's trying to do its spin up again. And you see how after it merged in, it's starting to form a hook again, and we're getting a little bit of a tighter velocities in here, it seems. Yeah, we might see another tornado warning out of that. I want to go back down here where we got these other storms coming. What time is it now in Texas? 7:45. So these guys got some rotation back here too. Pretty broad, but it's a big storm. I mean, if there's going to be any tornadic activity, it's most likely going to be down in this area tonight. And don't look too big. Look at those. Look at the rotation in this thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that one. This one looks like a troublemaker for sure. Let me get that back, pull it back up again. Like it's not condensed or anything yet, right? But you can really see where this thing's trying to basically tighten up. Like you see these huge velocities coming down. You got this other area right here. Like this thing's really trying to do something here. It looks like we might see some action out of that one. There's another little area. There's two areas of rotation where it's trying to tighten up. You got one here too, and you got this big one here. That one really looks like it's trying to take shape of something here. It really looks like it's attempting to do something. Storm's not even that big yet. I think I'm just going to go ahead and bring down that Wyoming radar. I thought it was 6:45 because it's 2 hours behind. It's 9:45 here in Ohio. Maybe some parts of Texas it's 7:45. Let me bring down this. We don't really need that radar in Wyoming unless something crazy happens. Then again, this one's rotating. We'll check it out again a little later, but it's just so far. I want to bring this back down to Texas, so I have two radars in Texas. I want to keep an eye on both storms. Again, do we have anybody in chat from Iowa yet? Iowa, you guys are in some danger there. Not big danger, but there's a lot of cities losing power in Iowa right now from a big nasty storm. I don't know if this thing's getting any bigger with the storm merger. These are really small for Texas storms, though. Just saying. This isn't an everything's bigger in Texas storm. This looks like a Ohio Valley storm, to be honest. Our 3D scan's going to be behind on this one for a while, though. We'll take a look at it again closer here in a minute. Let's go back up to Iowa, too. So we still don't have a single person. We don't have a single person from Ohio, or Iowa right now. I feel bad we ain't got a single person from Iowa, and they're just getting hammered right now. I don't know if they just don't. Guess they just don't Amber Alert or send alerts to people's phones for severe destructive storms at all. Severe destructive's right there. This one's still saying 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail. It was saying 70. Let's see what this one says. This one says 60-mile-an-hour too. But looking at the power outages, this one, all of them say 60-mile-an-hour. But the fact that over 3,000 people lost power just in the last 15 minutes is kind of nuts. The storm's doing a lot of damage. I'll refresh that again. So they're up to 10,000 people without power. I mean, I know this area is kind of small. That's probably why we don't. There's probably nobody from in chat from Iowa because it's just such a low pop state. How you doing, Todd? How you doing, You Wished? And Alexis Lane, how you doing? Nope, I don't think we have any. I don't know if we have a tornado threat up. We don't have a listed tornado threat up here. And they just updated the SPC outlook like 10 minutes ago. This is the only place we're supposed to see tornadoes is right in here today. I mean, it's a small chance, too. It's only 2%. Green's 2%. It's a pretty low chance. Tomorrow's going to be a little bigger, though. We got quite a bit of area tomorrow. Most of Arkansas, a lot of Louisiana, and almost all of East Texas, and a small area up here with Iowa, Minnesota, and what is that, Nebraska? No, what's above Nebraska? Is that Iowa again? No, that's Iowa. That's Nebraska. What state is that? No, that's Minnesota. South Dakota, I think. That's South Dakota, I believe. So South Dakota's in our threat for tornadoes tomorrow. A lot of South Dakota. I mean, and then tomorrow for our rain everywhere. Everybody's supposed to get rain tomorrow, pretty much, except for me. I literally live right here, so I don't have to see rain tomorrow, hopefully. I hope it doesn't rain tomorrow. So you Iowans, hopefully somebody from Iowa shows up and they know about this storm coming. Because it's going to be in Dubuque? I don't know how to say that. It's on the way to a big. Looks like a big city, especially for Iowa. This power ripping storm's coming through there. It's going to take out a lot of power there, most likely. How you doing, Matthew? How you doing, Ella? All right, let's go back to Texas. Let's go look at our troublemakers down in Texas. Looks like its rotation's still trying to kind of be tight down there, but it looks like this thing's kind of really straightening itself out. But yeah, I'm going to go down to the other storms too, where we were seeing a lot of... which one was that? Central Texas down here. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on these guys. Starting to make some hail. Nothing too crazy today, that's for sure. It's north of San Antonio. Yeah, it looks like you have a tiny little blip right there. Nothing crazy. You know how it is in Texas, though? You have, like, big, ginormous storms form up. Like, bigger than anywhere else in the country. Then next thing you know, 30 minutes later, they get ripped apart and spread out across Tennessee. It's like they just get slingshotted all the way over there somewhere. You can see them how they get ripped apart. It's crazy. Kind of like this one. Look at this. Oh, this thing's just getting ripped out over here and pushed over. Yeah, this one was looking a little concerning here when I was looking at it. Like, I mean, you could see it. You can still see it. Like, the velocities are getting brighter here, both spots. And you can see what this thing's trying to do. It's like trying to cause problems, it looks like. So I'm going to keep my eye on this one for a little bit. Dubuque. Oh, Dubuque. Oh, so the Buke is like Duke. So Dubuque. Okay. Dubuque. I'm gonna check and see if Betelgeuse blew up yet real quick. Hold on a second. I'll show you guys. Nope, it didn't blow up yet. I wonder if it's gonna blow up on this countdown. I'm sorry, I saw this. I'm like, I have to see this. Some guy just makes a random stream saying Beetlejuice is gonna go early, and it doesn't happen. But like, it definitely baited me into it. All right. So I got something new here. I was trying. I'm trying to get into like the hurricanes and typhoons and stuff out in other countries. So this app's pretty cool. But we can kind of see what's going on almost all over the place. We can see where big tropical depressions are, and we got one over here. Woo tip spinning 45 miles an hour. I thought this program was pretty neat. I don't know if any of you guys have ever used this, called Zoom Earth. But we got one. It's called Zoom Earth. It's a big tropical depression. Basically, tropical depressions, tropical storms, typhoons, hurricanes are all the same, right? They just call them different over there. But I thought that was really neat because this website shows you all the tropical depressions. Like this one's only going 25 miles an hour over here. Like, I don't know, this is near the Philippines. And then we got one by us. Yeah, right over here near Mexico. It's a neat website. I like it. So ours is near California. Cosme, Cosme's rotating at 30 miles an hour here. There's another one over here, Invest, going that way at 25 miles an hour. So we got like 4 tropical depressions right now. Yeah, I think this is a neat radar. It's pretty neat. Got some interesting colors. You can see all the storms over the United States right here. There's big boys up in Iowa causing all kinds of power outages. And there's our storms in Texas. A lot of storms up here too. My goodness, they're all over there up north. So yeah, I'm gonna look into this one a little better. Gonna try to get used to this app. I'm also planning on contacting. Well, I need access to the Doppler radars in some of the European countries because I want to try to get involved with the typhoons and stuff over there because they cause a lot of crazy tornadoes, and if we could like warn people, that'd be awesome. It's actually crazy because I read that India literally has like the highest death rate for tornadoes because they don't have well built houses there, and a lot of people can't get notified. So I don't even know if we'd even be able to help, but that just sucks. I didn't know they had such a high death rate from tornadoes over there. Looks like this one's getting a little more spinny over here. Let me switch back to the radar in Dallas to look at that one. I'm just going to keep an eye on both of these helmets for a little bit while I'm live, and we'll just go from there. Yeah, I mean, this thing's rotating for sure. We have some gate-to-gate shear now. This thing is actually rotating right here between Ross and Elmont. I don't know if we got a 3D view on it yet or not. Yeah, look at the end rod on this thing. This thing's actually cranking pretty good now. This thing's really spinning. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some pretty crazy wind speeds out of this for sure now, just the way it's looking on the end rod. They might at least severe warn this soon, hopefully. They're probably going to be experiencing pretty crazy winds north of Waco. Let's see if I got a 3D view of this yet. The 3D view's a couple minutes behind for some reason. How you doing, Shane and Dabby? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's trying. Feel like this thing's trying again. This might get tornado warned again, possibly. Seeing much out of the red. I don't know why. I clearly see red. radar. It's only popping in way at really low velocities. Like right in there is where most of our rotation is. Right in that area. Right where the reds and greens are touching. You can kind of see it inside there. But I keep pressing it right in there. Yeah, she's still going. She's still trying to do something here. Kalos, we're all over the United States. Right now, we're looking at Texas. If you guys are concerned about your area and you got some bad storms coming, or you heard about something, ask. Just make sure you type your city and state in. But right now, we're looking at Texas and Iowa. We got some really damaging storms up in Iowa, and then we got a small tornado risk down here in Texas. Hello from Ohio. That's where I'm at too. I'm near Cincinnati. Golden where? Yeah, make sure you tell me the state. Yeah, right here we're just north of Waco. We're south of Dallas, north of Waco. Right here. Storm is right up going up the highway. Let me see what road that is, so I can give you guys a better idea of where this thing's headed. So yeah, Interstate 35. This thing's cruising up across Interstate 35 between Waco and Dallas. Albuquerque, New Mexico. How you doing, Davey? You've been seeing a lot of action in New Mexico in the last week or so. Lots of big thunderstorms, lots of hailers, and lots of tornado warnings. I think we've seen a couple tornadoes in New Mexico too. Now most of them are out in the middle of nowhere, so. But yeah, we've been seeing quite a bit going on over there. Oh, that's awesome, Aaron. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little more. I gotta know. I'm like very investigative. Like constantly looking stuff. I'm like figuring out why is this doing this? Why is this storm rotating right here? Who said this storm could rotate? Nobody said this storm could rotate. Yeah, we got. My favorite tool is the NROT. I use this all the time. It is extremely useful for detecting really strong straight line winds. It's real easy to find like rotating areas in a big mass of storms, right? Because it basically just cuts out, like, you can see where we have some rotation, right? But when I switch to velocities, it's like you have stuff all over the place, right? And you have to look a lot. It's just real easy to catch stuff with the NROT. I love it. So Radar Omega is what I have on my phone. So I know I can connect to like Europe and Australia with Radar Omega. I did it today. And I can see the velocities, but I have to it won't let me use my Radar Omega account on my phone for some reason. Or my PC. Alright, this is back up in Ohio or Iowa. So they're still saying 60-mile-an-hour winds moving east at 40 miles an hour. Same thing to this one. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This is where we're losing a lot of power up here. It's almost to Dubuque. I mean, look at this. I mean, we just got greens and reds all over the place up here. I mean, it's a whole bunch of rotating mess up here. I mean, we don't have any tornado threat up here, but everything's rotating. Seeing greens and reds everywhere, but I know we definitely have high wind speeds. So just looking at the the power outages. I can see if we have an update on it yet. Our last update was at 9:35. It's been a while. 9:57. All right, so now we have 419 houses lost power in Benton County. Up to 22,104 houses in Blackhawk now. I don't know how many there was before, but I know there's more. Oh my goodness, up to 1,000 people without power in Marshall. The storm's doing a lot of damage. Yeah, these storms are pretty nasty out here in Iowa. What's going on back here? Osceola County. Ain't nobody living it, but half the people lost power there. These storms up here that did that? Wow, yeah, these things are all rotating like crazy. I can't believe these little storms knocked out all that power up here. Just little guys. But I'm seeing lots of velocities up here. Just little storms blasting the wind, I guess. Maybe Iowa's not used to seeing a lot of wind in these areas, and there's a lot of old tree branches that are getting knocked down or something. Hey, how you doing? Does it really matter? It's so funny every time I say your name. Contradicts what I'm saying. I'm acting like I care, but it doesn't really matter. uh, the Dubuque is next. It's coming at you guys. 40 miles an hour. I mean, it looks like these storms are cranking too. Even these little ones in the front, we got a lot of. You're probably gonna see some pretty nasty wind speeds out of these too. Even though they're little, like you got a lot of velocities in these little guys. You just see, look at these things. They're getting stretched apart. I mean, they're getting blown so fast. Yep, look at that. That's why we're getting so much winds. They're basically tumbling over each other. Whenever you see like red and green pancaked on top of each other like that, it means you're gonna have a lot of wind. Closer it is, usually the faster it is. Like we saw 120-mile-an-hour winds in Kansas the other night. That was nuts. About a week or two ago. But they were pancaked on top of each other at like 5,000 feet. Like, I mean, it was really tight. It was like a horizontal, like a 200-mile long horizontal EF1 just going right across Kansas that night. It was so bad that National Weather literally put 4 tornado warnings on the entire length of the storm. Even though it wasn't, I mean, I guess you could call it a horizontal tornado if you wanted to, but it was nuts. All right, I'm gonna go back to Texas. Still trying. Looks more like a big, broad area of rotation. It's like it's trying to basically condense itself even more. Will it do anything, though? That's the question. That thing sure is trying. You can see our reds and greens inside there. See our reds and greens spinning around like crazy. It's trying to do something. It's really broad. You see how it's shooting down in here and trying to twirl around in this area here. It's our strongest velocities right there, though, coming down through here. Yeah, they're maintaining strength for sure. Looks like they're ramping up. Our velocities are getting even brighter. We might see another tornado warning. North Texas raining about an hour. I don't know. Let's look. Let's go back to the National Weather Radar. There's a ton of rain over here. This is all rain all over Texas right now. Pretty big storm here too. I hadn't even looked at. That's our one over Waco that's rotating. Doesn't really look like it's hardly moving either. Oh, we got more storm. Wow, we got a bunch of storms over here to the east of Fort Worth or west. And we got storms all over the place in Texas. What's going on? Were these all here a little bit ago? Or are these just forming up now? I don't remember seeing those. Hey, astronomy kid, what's going on, buddy? Texas storms always want to be troublemakers. Even if there isn't a tornado threat in Texas, you usually always have big troublemaker storms. That looks pretty mild at the moment. I'm gonna go see these up here. See how big they are up here coming towards Waco. These look all rotatey too a little bit, but there's no tornado threat up here. Don't look too big. No severe warning on these or anything yet. They definitely look like they're gonna have a bunch of thunder and rain. Oh, I just turned on the stream. You're not late. How you doing, Ren to PvP? I turned on the stream like 15, 20 minutes ago because we had a tornado warning in Texas and nothing much has really happened since then, but trying to see what radar is the best to get look at these. I think I was using this one. This is San Antonio though. Definitely see the rotation in this one. Yeah, I wasn't using San Antonio. I was using the Central Texas one, I think. They're both kind of far away. 7,000 feet from that radar. Let's see what it is from San Antonio. 5,000. Yeah, San Antonio radar's better, even though well, there's a big band of interference. Anybody here from Iowa yet? We have a big bad mean storms in Iowa. We're down to one severe thunderstorm warning now. And this thing's really ramping up, but it's maintaining its broad distance apart. It's got a big enough gap to fit a city in between it. Cedar Rapids. Let's go back up to Iowa. I was hoping I could warn somebody. Looks like I don't know if they're calming down. So Dubuque is getting hit right now by the first pack of storms. We got another one here, and then we got more back here, and these have been taking out a lot of power in Iowa. I'm not sure why they're removing all the severe thunderstorm warnings on them, because they're basically still knocking out a lot of power every time we refresh it. Unless there's something else going on. Is there like fires in Iowa or anything? Where is Cedar Rapids? Let me look. Oh, it's all north of you? Not that far, though. Let's see. You're east of Des Moines. It's pretty close. I don't see it here. Oh, right there. Oh, it's really close to you, actually. Yeah, that just barely missed you guys. Let me show you how many houses lost power, just so you know, like how much damage these storms are doing just north of you. I don't know how long you've been here, but they done quite a bit of damage. So our last update was at 9:57. I don't know if it's gonna update again. 10:07. Yep. So 1,000 houses without power in Marshall County. 500 in Benton County. I don't know if that's a new one or not. 2,000 in Blackhawk County. 500 houses in Grundy. Then there's 3,500 in Bright County. Another 10. So these storms have been taking out a lot of power. Albuquerque is ghetto. Oh, wow. New Mexico's getting rain again. What's going on with New Mexico, man? It's supposed to be a desert, and you guys are getting all kinds of rain lately. Look at all this rain. Or do you want is something rotating out there or something? Yeah, you're in Lynn County. Well, yeah, you're good. I mean, these storms are north of you. They just barely missed Cedar Rapids. And this is our last warned one. This one says, what does it say right here on this one? It still says 60-mile-an-hour winds. Expect damage to roof, siding, and trees. I mean, that's what's been basically what's taking out all the power up there. Let's go take a radar over there in your New Mexico area. AABX is your radar. You got a little bit of rotation right there. These storms look pretty wild too. How big are these storms out here? Not too big. I haven't seen any really big storms yet today. This one looks big. Take a look at this one. We'll see if this one's the biggest storm of the day. Nope. None of these storms are big. This one's definitely rotating, though. Looks like a dinosaur or a kangaroo or something. Or a bunny rabbit. Look at it. Look at the shape. See the leg, the tail, the bunny ears, the hands. You got a rotating bunny storm. Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's go back to that one storm in Texas. One up rotating. Like our one that was tornado warned a little bit ago. I don't think this thing's going to continue to do stuff because I think it's almost out of our 2% threat. I think this is our biggest storm, though. I mean, it's definitely maintaining its velocities on this side. This is back when I was looking at when the velocities were really far spread apart. You can clearly see how far apart they are. It's trying to do that Texas tropical storm stuff that it normally likes to do. The big rotating supercells that they like to make out there in Texas. I think that's probably a part of it. You kind of got like a big circle right here. SPS. Stan Marcos. How you doing, Elizabeth and Julie? Let's go to, where's that? You said Oklahoma. Cache, Oklahoma. Should probably check Oklahoma first. There really is a very small threat today. Like our tornado threat's just down here in Texas. It's a really small 2% chance down here. Southern, southeastern Texas. Where's our big map? It's like Oklahoma's going to get quite a bit of rain, definitely on the eastern side. Got some more bigger storms. I don't know if these are gonna. You're probably gonna good chance of seeing some rain in Oklahoma. Let me see where Quiche is. Cache. Hard to say it. Oh yeah, you got storms coming right at you. Looks like you're not far from Dallas Fort Worth. These might go north of you, but these are coming up your way. Where are you from? Duncan to Ardmore. Take a closer look. Walton. You're right next to Walton. I don't know. None of these storms might make it to you. They look like they're going to be south of you. But I don't know what's supposed to still convect tonight. I don't know how many more storms we're supposed to get. But all the tornado threats down south, down in here, down in this area. So what are these? What are these threats right here? Are these the SPS ones right here? Extreme heat watch. Oh man, it's hot down here. What do you have here? Special weather statement. Special weather statement issued June 11th at 8:13 p.m. by National Weather Service Albuquerque. Hazard wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and penny-sized hail. Impact gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecure objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. So they're saying you might see some big winds there in Albuquerque area. Quite a few storms out there. What was next? Julie was asking about San Marcos. San Marcos where, Julia? How you doing, Brett? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Saggy Toast? Soggy Toast. North Carolina. Tell me, Julia, what state San Marcos in? Is that in Texas? There's some rain down there in Georgia right now. Let me see what the species outlook's saying for rain today. That's tomorrow's. Hold on. Yeah, you might get a little rain in North Carolina tonight. Parts of it's covered in here. Doesn't look like much, but there's a possibility you see some rain tonight in North Carolina. If you're in that part. You still here, Julia? Take it, Julia left already. San Marcos. It's in Texas. Okay. Oh, Julia's begging for rain. I heard how bad Austin wants rain right now. I heard the lakes in Austin's like 15 feet down right now. It's really hard to say with some parts in Texas, though, especially around Austin. Seems like down near Austin's where I see storms literally fall apart in a matter of minutes for some reason. I don't know how it happens. Like, see, we got all these storms over here. But I mean, I've seen a storm produce a tornado here, and then it's gone by the time it gets to Austin. Like, this is just the way it is over there. Is Austin in our area for rain tonight, though? Let's look. Yeah, you should get some rain in Austin tonight based on the SBC outlook. We'll see what happens. I mean, the SBC outlook's saying that rain's gonna make it to Austin tonight, but you know, Weird things happen in Texas, but this is like the day one category. So basically, yeah, you're a little darker, so you might see a little more range than that possibly in Austin area or San Marcos. No, not really. I mean, this thing's still rotating, but it hasn't really shown any signs of doing anything. This storm isn't even moving. Like, what is this thing doing? Look at that. It's just staying here. The storm is literally staying right on top of North Waco. That's crazy. Is that nuts? Like, it has not moved at all. Look, it's literally just bleeding itself out all over the place, and it's staying on top of Waco. That is crazy. This is the kind of stuff that happens in Texas. You see, the storm has gone nowhere. It's literally stayed at the W on Waco this entire time I've been live. That's absolutely nuts. But it looks like a lot. It looks like a lot of convection's happening here, and it's shooting rain all out all over the place up here into Dallas. That is actually crazy. It's not moving. If anything, it looks like it's getting closer to Waco. Look, it's convecting even closer down to Waco. That's nuts. It looks like Dallas is going to get a good bit of rain with this storm dumping itself all over. Looks like it's mostly going to the south and east of Dallas. All right, we got an Iowan. Jones County, Iowa. Let's go back up to Iowa because there's a lot of power outages up there. Iowa's been getting hammered. It looks like they might be falling apart now, though. I think maybe that's good. It's our last, because we have a whole bunch of damage reports and wind reports here up in Iowa. And, looks like things are starting to calm down. We'll see if we have any more power outages up here. Jones County. Oh, you got a castle in Jones County. I mean, that storm's coming right at you right now. You're north of Cedar Rapids. Like, the severe thunderstorm is literally in Jones County right here. See it right here? This whole part of the storm. I don't know what part of Jones County you're in, but this is coming right at you. This is the storm that's been taking out a lot of power. I don't know how much strength it has left, though. It looks like it's gotten weaker. They still have a severe warning on this. Looks really small, but it looks like it's really blowing hard still. Let's see if we have any more power outages in Iowa. All right. See, Johnson or Jones? Why do I not see Jones County? Oh, Jones right here. Okay. So we haven't had any more power outages since we only had 32 power outages in Lynn County, and it's literally on top of Jones now, I believe. So I think these storms have really calmed down. Like our severe destructives have chilled out on the storm. It's just a regular severe thunderstorm now. Let me see what kind of winds they're expecting on this. But yeah, it looks like it hardly did any damage to Lynn County. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and poof, it's gone. And the severe warning is gone. So it looks like this thing's weakened as it's coming into Jones County. Now, our update on Lynn County is pretty old, but I don't know if we got any new power outages out there. When was that? So it's 10:35, 10:07. Okay, so 10:27. Yeah, only 37 households lost power in Lynn County. So I think you're good in Jones. Like, you know, you'll probably still see a little bit of winds, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. They've got a lot of this power fixed already. That's nice. They're fixing the power really quick out here. Yep. I think you're good. I think you're gonna be good out here in Jones County. I mean, it's probably still gonna be windy, but nothing to worry about. They just let that final severe thunderstorm warning expire, and I mean, these storms look way weaker than they were like back here. Look how big they were like 30 minutes ago. They were big, mean storms, and there's nothing left of them now. I mean, they still look like they're blowing pretty hard, but there's really not much to them. Yeah, they got shredded. So that's some good relief for you in Jones County. And guess what? We're out of severe thunderstorm warnings, which is awesome. This one wacky storm, though, is literally sitting on top of Waco still. Look at it, it's rotating still. Still rotating. Crazy. This is crazy. Like, I'm literally streaming when we don't have any severe thunderstorms, but I'm watching this one crazy storm right here on top of Waco. You see this thing? It still hasn't moved anywhere yet. Keeps convecting on top of Waco. So we're done in Iowa. Slow down the animations a little bit. That's nuts. I'm gonna look at the other storm down here in Texas too. I'm gonna go actually move this one down to Texas. Because we're done in Iowa. Fire where? I don't know. I didn't hear about any fire. We're looking good, guys. What I'm thinking is I'm just going to sit here and leave the radar in this storm in Waco. And if anything happens, I will fire the stream up again. But I think we are good for now. Appreciate everybody stopping in and saying hi. I missed y'all. Maybe we'll have some bad weather again. We can hang out again soon. But, yep, I really appreciate y'all stopping in. And I will see you next time when we go